Alright, hopefully that'll help. So I decreased my video bitrate from 1000 to 500, and it doesn't seem like it helped. Shoot. I'm still seeing a bunch of dropped ones. I remember... Okay, so you can still do that. Let me try this. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I had to kill that thing or if there was just another dude just sort of wandering around. Turns out, just a dude. Oh, excuse me. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I'm really sorry about the frame rate, you guys. Again, I tried to fix it. Unfortunately, we're at the highest plan that the ISP offers. And it's not a very good plan. So, yeah. Okay, that's where the nightmare is. Just curious if these do anything. I don't have an empty bottle, so... So, and again, I'm sorry about the frame rate stuff, but does anybody have anything fun going on for this week at all? Any fun plans? I could have sworn that there was a way to just drop rather than throw. Uh-oh. They're so angry. They get all grumpy. I don't know if I can get a 2-for-1 on these guys. definitely use some arrows. Wrong way! Why does it keep trying to go that way? There we go. Yeah, I figured that these were the night things, and so I had to throw them right. It's just aggravating because they're not cooperating with how they're supposed to move. Dang it! There we go. So wait, I went through all that just to get rupees? I hate these things. Come on, chunky boy. Eat the nums. Eat the nums. Like, the problem with these guys is that they're not difficult to defeat. It just takes a long time because they refuse to eat after they've eaten a little bit. Like, conceptually, they're a fairly simple enemy. I don't have a small key. This dungeon is a lot bigger than I'd expected it to be. I don't have a small key. Oh, so that just means I have to hop down. I'm back to Animal Crossing? That does not make sense. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it then. That's just weird. So here, I want to try something. I used to do this when I was a kid. I had to stop. I'm sorry about the various little glitches and whatnots. I know that they're not ideal. Good thing I can take those guys out without the thing being in the right position. Okay, so now I'm back here. Wait, this just goes back to the little teleporter thing. Just need to find a thing that allows me to switch those. And I don't remember exactly where it is. Take that little blade doodad, what's it called? I'm tired, you guys. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of the haters and the players and the etceteras and the whatnots. I legitimately do not remember what the secret medicine does. I remember how excited I was when I was a kid and I found out that trick with the those little bad guys to get them stuck. I always thought it was hilarious. Oh right, now I have to go all the way around to get back to that. Ugh. I personally, Rev, have not done 8,000 words, no. I've done big backstories. I've done like 1,500-ish probably. But I've never done 8,000. That's pretty impressive. So for me, I always love writing up backstories for D&D characters, but then I am often disappointed. Well, not disappointed, but just sort of taken out of things a little bit, because a lot of times the DMs that I've played with have not been super into applying character backgrounds to the story, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it at all, but it's just a little bit, I guess, disheartening, because it's like, I mean, I spent time making a fun backstory for my character to make them really unique and interesting, and it's kind of like, you know, what else? Like, ain't nobody cares. And I just kind of wish it wasn't the case. Oh, the salve refills all your hearts. Good to know. Alright, so now I gotta try and remember where the Nightmare's Hizzle is. And if memory serves, I believe that the Nightmare in this one is like just a giant face on the floor. I think. Because this is Face Shrine. So I'm fairly certain that it's just like a giant floor face. It's kind of a weird thing. Alright, so I gotta go back over here somehow. Gotta remember how I got there, because I do not remember. I remember I said, oh look, there's the Nightmare thing, but I don't remember where it was. That's why I keep getting bombs, because to defeat Face, the way that you defeat him or her or whatever is you basically put bombs on the face. There's a literal face on the ground. I think it was this way, if memory serves. Alright, let's do this. Well, sure. I mean, naturally there's going to be... there we go. Told you it's floor face. Facade. Facade's super easy. Everything on the island is gone forever if the windfish awakens. So, for anybody unaware of the plot for this game, it's that we are here on this island. There is a windfish who is inside of a huevo, that's egg, and we are trying to awaken it by gathering all of these magical instruments, essentially. I mean, I definitely agree with you there, Rev, that if you're doing a box can story of some sort, then there isn't a lot of room for customizing stuff, for sure. But at the same time, even something small, you know, like instead of talking to guard post XYZ or whatever, you talk to guard post ABC from somebody's background. Or, you know, they know somebody who knows somebody. Even just a little thing like that can really make a difference when it comes to immersion for people. And that's why, like, for me as a DM, I really try to do that. I know I'm not very good at it, but I do genuinely try. It's tough. Oh, God, Mountain Tower. That's the eagle, I think. I think this is the eagle. I hate the eagle, you guys. I hate the eagle so much. That's what I said. I think this is Eagle Bro as my next ombre. I'm not a fan of Eagle Bro. Yeah, I'm just going to try to blitz through a little bit here. Hopefully I'll be able to get to the thing. I need to find one of my teleporters, if I'm able. So this is... I know what I can do. I can play the mambo. Mambo's Mambo! You know, this is what I need for my Animal Crossing world. That's what I need for my theme song. Do 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 do. Oh! It's a banger, yo! Absolute banger! Seriously though, that song is like legit amazing, and I don't care what you all think. You can feel free to disagree with me, but it is only that. A disagreement. I agree, Make the Wind does have to roll up Corner Elf. I'm just saying, I'm gonna help. I'll help you with your Corner Elf. We'll figure it out. We'll have you make cookies. We can re-roll your Oh, so this is the Wavo. So essentially, I can play the Ballad of the Windfish, and it'll show like all of the instruments I've collected so far. But right now, since I don't have them all, the Windfish isn't going to awaken just yet. But yeah, so we can make it so that I don't know where would cookies come into play there somehow. Now the owl shows up again. God dang it, bro! I was just right there on the other ledge. Come on, man. But yeah, we can always add fun flavor text to basically have the exact same mechanical effect, but make it interesting in some way. Essentially. I've already had a rough weekend too. Like, the weekend only just started, and it's been rough for me, you guys. How badly does that suck? Dang it. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Duh. Way easier than I'm making it out to be. I remember going in here before and thinking, oh, I need the hook shot in order to get over there. I do distinctly remember that. I still find those things really, really weird because they pop like balloons. I don't understand it. In the original game, when you broke those with the Pegasus boots, it sounded like crystal shattering instead. It's just, it just hits my ear wrong now. Gonna help this bro out. So, and that's what I like. I always like to see players who take care to have stuff in their background. It doesn't have to be like really, you know, like I was abandoned at the circus when I was a child and I don't know who my parents are or whatever, you know. I'm not looking for that level of info. Vites! He needed vitamins. Hibiscus! I know where that has to go. There's a character who loves flowers. And again, I mean, the whole shtick with, you know, if your character is well flavored and you've got interesting stuff to talk about and go over and all that kind of thing, then I'm like, awesome. I will say that I've dealt with DMs who are really gung-ho about virtually controlling their players, the player characters in terms of like exactly what happens to them, when it happens, how it happens. And I mean, like, essentially irrespective of backstory is the problem with this. And that I'm really not a fan of. I try to avoid that as much as possible, at least without talking to the player. And basically say, hey, I had this fun idea for your character. What do you think? The only time I've done it a little bit differently than that is when I wanted it to be part of like a greater storyline or a greater plot point for the entire group, which I personally find to be okay. And At least generally, my players have been okay with that when I've done it. So that's good, at least. But yeah. Yeah, it would be interesting to see the backstory for the centaur character. It sounds intense. So I think that's the only one that contains treasure, and you can't get it unless you leave and come back. Oh, the centaur was a shorter backstory. Okay, well, still. This is going to be one of those things where I end up trying like really, really super hard to get all of these, and then I end up not being able to, and it really sucks. Because that's what this feels like. I'm not a fan. Yeah, because now I can't get that one. I'm guessing that it's like you have to get all of those in order to get some kind of a treasure. So this is the only way to get that one, is to move that block. This one we can do this. This one we can do this. I think this will work. I'll be able to get them all. So help me, if the last one is still a little slime dude, this game wins at trolling. Like, let's just say that. Okay, good. I'm just saying, I can totally see the game doing that, though. Where it's like, after all this, it's like, oh, there got me something good here. And it's just like, nope, F you. Ooh, Tiefling Warlock. So that brings up a really interesting point, Rev. I saw an interesting post on, I assume it was Reddit. It was probably Reddit. That talked about character backstories and either fitting them in, not fitting them in, dealing with them, that kind of stuff. With in this case, it was essentially the express purpose of dealing with the people who were like super edgy and wanting to bring in like all this homebrew whatnot and all that kind of stuff. And the fact is that you don't have to have a bunch of homebrew hoo-ah to make an interesting, unique character. You just don't. Like, you can... and so I mention it because you said Tiefling Warlock, right? And it's like, Tiefling Warlock is probably one of the most stereotypical things that people make. It's like right up there with human fighter, you know, or human cleric. But that doesn't mean it can't be interesting. It doesn't mean it can't be a unique and interesting character. Because you can have your own personal backstory, your own personal twist on what makes your character different. Why is it that they became a warlock? Were they forced into it? Did they desire to be in it? How do they deal with their powers? Is it something that they simply accept and they enjoy? Or is it something that they use begrudgingly? All of this kind of stuff. And it's interesting to hear how different people deal with that, because I think that the backstory is really what makes a character, whereas the actual build tends to be almost incidental to the character itself. But yeah. It's so edgy, it's razor sharp. Well, that's why I said, at least to an extent, we can do something semi-reasonable. What I need to find right now is the other bat dude. So there's a little bat dude in this game who increases your your storage capacity for like bombs and arrows and stuff like that. That's who I really need right now. I found him once so far. I want to try to find him again. I don't think there's anything worth taking him out for. So this should be the tower that the bro was talking about. Problem is, I don't have the key, and I don't know where said keyhole is. Sometimes you can dive in those. Well, yeah, you definitely got the edginess going there, Rev. That's some pretty sharp edge. And I mean, to be fair, right? To be fair, when you're talking about adventures and D&D campaigns in general and stuff like that, you know, how many well-adjusted folks are going to be like, I'm going to go off on my own and start killing dragons and or exploring dungeons. It just doesn't happen. It's not a normal thing for people to do. So, like, what does one expect? And so in that context, at least, it's like it makes sense that everybody has tragic backstory, TM. But at the same time, you know, there's nothing wrong with being at least a relatively well-adjusted person, and you know, you just like you legitimately just want to go adventure or whatever. That's totally fine. But either way, I ramble. Well, and again, I mean, I know a lot of people will do similar things where they draw from their own stories, right? Because, you know, what better information do you have than your own personal story of tragedy and stuff? And when you're talking about like a self-insert fanfic virtually, taking your thing to that level. I was trying to get him in the fighting spirit. I tried to steal that man's chicken. I failed. Failed at stealing it. I need the boom booms. A licky boom boom bow. Huh, interesting. That's a cool description. But either way, that's why it said that from my perspective, like, you can be the most stereotypical character as far as build type and all that kind of thing you want, but you know, to make the character your own, that's where the backstory comes in. I mean, that's the whole shtick. You know, that makes your character unique, and that's what you should be doing. And it is legitimately, well, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say it's frustrating, but in a way it's kind of tragic to see people not really embracing that sort of idea within D&D. Or, I mean, really any game for that matter. Like, I will say, Rev, I am super, super jealous of you being able to get into a Shadowrun game. Shadowrun is, like, it might be my favorite system because I love cyberpunk just as a concept. It is absolutely incredible. And Shadowrun is just an amazingly well done game. Again, you've got fairly stereotypical plot line in terms of, you know, good guys good, bad guys bad. So I probably need the mirror shield for that. I'm guessing. Dang it. I don't think I've missed exploring anything. Yeah, so that's Turtle Rock right there. That is the last area. That much I know. So this is the tower, and that's where I get the mirror shield. Or it must be where I get the mirror shield. Maybe I have to do more of the exchange thing. So I think I have to go to Animal Village, if memory serves. And again, I don't know if this is actually correct as far as what I need to do to get this key. But I know I've got this hibiscus that I can trade. So there was somebody who was looking for hibiscus. I think it was her. The mysterious forest. Haven't been here. Maybe I should try getting in this area. But either way, that's, you know, and one of the biggest things that I always tell people when it comes to D&D again is that there is absolutely unequivocally never a wrong way to play the game. Or any role-playing game for that matter. It simply does not happen. I don't really want to do that, but I will go in here. Well, that does me zero good. Maybe I'll go ahead and do the raft thing. Just for funsies. 100 rubies. Alright, here we go. This reminds me of the Midas course from it reminds me of the Midas course, the Midas River in Mario RPG. It's very reminiscent. Okay, I need the key. I'm tempted to go to one of the phone booths just so that I can get moving relatively quickly here. So that whole area is just the course. That's fine, whatever. Oh, nice! Yeah, for sure. Please post it. I know I'd love to read it. I'm trying to think if I had seen anything that is too heavy for me to lift previously. I hope this thing doesn't just tell me, go to the mountains. The mountains are cute. Signpost maze. Could that be it? I mean, there's the mysterious forest. So that's probably the dude who needs the letter. So let me do that. They, them, the players. Huh. Oh, that's cool. That's a neat, neat little tidbit about the actual character or the history. Hey, the fudge. Ooh. Trying to remember where the thing goes. I was going to go explore a specific area right here. So southwest of the prairie. Ah, there we go. I need the hook shot to get in there. Again, no idea if it's actually going to be what I need, but we'll see. can't keep up with pronouns anymore. Pronouns can be tough, that's for sure. Aw, yeah. Ready? No encore! Croak. I think I can play it for the wind, not the windfish, but the statue. The important thing is that I'm still on time. Know that there's a way to like wake up the rooster. So basically the rooster allows me to fly a little bit. See? Look at my little feet! They're so cute! Okay, let's go make a call. Oh! That's right. Come on, little rooster. Let's go quack-a-quack. Seriously though, did you guys see my little feetsies and how adorable they were? The answer is very. You could also say wicked. Adorable, that is. Come on, rooster. Move it. Hop, 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 hop. Can you fly over this? No, that'd be too easy. Oh, sure, you can bring yourself up. Stupid rooster. Do 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 do. I don't know. For me personally, I'm still thinking that Mambo's Mambo is like the ultimate Link's Awakening banger. Like, you just cannot beat that song. It is far too amazing. Yeah, it's getting a little bit late. I wanted to try and at least get into Eagle's Tower though. I remember Eagle's Tower was a tougher one for me as a kid. And of course it's one of the last ones in the game. But yeah, I'm just about done, so no worries there. But thank you for letting me know. Regardless. Right, this is where the dude was for the vitamins. He needed the pineapple. I'm trying to remember what ends the big trade thing as well. Because we have like this really massive trade sequence. Literally goes through the entire game. And I don't remember how it ends. Well, yeah, I know I can fly with it. That wasn't the question! Really? Because I can get over here, no problem. Alright, let's see if we can... Alright, there was a heart container or something in there. Well, container, there was a fourth. Heart piece, I should say. Oh, come on! That would have been perfect! Get him, Roosty! I'm calling him Roosty. Kind of like Rusty, but Roost. You know how it is. Run, Roosty! Run! But yeah, I've got to get to work in a little bit. Because work! You know what, Roosty? Can't even fly me over little rocks. Also, you block me in my Pegasus boots. The fudge, bro. Can you at least fly me over fire? Ready, Roosty? Let's go! Dang it, Roosty! Roosty is a very unhelpful feathered friend. Now I gotta go all the way back around. It's insane. Let's Mambo's Mambo out of this. Come on, Danny! Go, Danny, go! Go, Danny, go! Go, Danny, go! Also Rusty. Roosty, sorry. Go, Roosty, go! Go, Roosty, go! remember where that leads. Also, it's the only place to go, so let's go there. Come on, Roosty. So it can get me over like the little gaps and stuff like that. This leads to the tower, but I still need the key for the tower, which I as yet do not have. This leads to that treasure chest, I believe. No. Oh, these treasure chests. But yeah, this was just like a little whatever treasure chest thing outside. So whatevs. Is it something stupid like it's just buried right here? Okay, good. Because that would have been really annoying. Alright, Roosty. Oh, so all I did was just skip needing to use the hook shot. That's all the good that did me. Also known as nothing, it doesn't matter. Dang it. Come on. Think. Where is the stupid key? Is it something else really stupid? Like I need to go down into that one area and just dive into it? And that'll get it for me? Do not remember. It's gonna bug me all week now. I'd really like to be able to get started on the next thing here. Because the last one, I know exactly where I need to go and how to get there. I've got an idea for what I want to do here. Real quick. I'm not going to take super long, but I have a thought. Where I might be able so I'm going to go this way instead. I don't think I've gone this way as yet. So let's see. Because this leads to that little plant. And I've not been over here to slice this. So there's literally no point to that. Okay. Well, it was a good idea, at least. What is that? Come here, Roosty. There's a hole there. I don't know. I don't remember if I've been here. This doesn't look familiar. Oh, there it is! Stupid bird key piece of crap! Come here! Ah! Roosty! Come here! Come here, Roosty! Let's go! Boosh! Alright, Roosty, let's head back. Go, Roosty, go! Alright, Roosty, we got this. Alright, so I'll hop into Eagle's Tower, maybe spend just a little bit of time there, and then I'm going to head out. Because it is that time. Alright, take care, Miraculin. I'll see you around. As usual, I'll be back on Monday. Incidentally, is anybody doing turnips this week in Animal Crossing? I didn't do them this week, and I gotta say it was kind of nice not having to worry about my prices and everything. I mean, I literally didn't even see what my own personal prices were, but I really don't care. I don't really need tips and stuff. I mean, it's nice to be able to help people out, but it's also kind of a hassle to set up all of the stuff and say like, hey, come on in, do this, do that, do the other, blah, 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 blah. Can get aggravating. So I personally don't think I'm going to be doing it again. At least not this week. And probably not anytime really soon. I've got a decent number of bells in the bank, so I don't really have a reason for it. All I'm saying is that if my actual bank account looked anywhere near my Animal Crossing bank account, I wouldn't have to do science. Like, let's just say that. That's just how it is, yo. Is it so much to ask that I'm as comfortable in real life with my money as I am in Animal Crossing? Is that really such a big thing? I feel like it shouldn't be. Alright, so this is Eagle's Tower. Very cool, very cool. It is level 7 of 8, for anybody curious. I had shown really quick before the turtle is the last one. And I think it's literally called Turtle Rock, if memory serves. Again, it has been quite a while since I've done this. But part of the reason why I wanted to get things going a little bit on Eagle's Tower, at least, is that this one and then Turtle Rock are more complicated, simply because they're later dungeons, so they've got a lot more stuff going on with them. Like you guys saw it with the one that I finished up today. It's a little bit weird. Oh my god, I remember this thing. I completely screwed up my game on this. I remember this. Oh my god. Oh my god, I remember this so vividly. So in my original playthrough of this game, you have to take this big ball and you got to use it to essentially weigh down stuff and hit things, all sorts of different wackadoodle things like that. And I remember very distinctly that when I threw it once, it ended up getting stuck in a corner, and I literally couldn't figure out how to get it out. It was so disheartening, because I just legitimately had no clue what I could do. And so it was just permanently stuck there. I was so sad. Dang it, come on. Bro, you're not moving the way a knight is supposed to move. That's all I'm saying. Oh my god! Really? Stupid skull thing? Getting all up in the business. There. How hard is that? Move, stupid skull thing! Alright, yeah, take care. I'll see you guys later. I will indeed science and do all of the science and whatnots. I'll go ahead and save and head out. But you guys have a great weekend, great rest of today, and a great tomorrow. I'll be back on Monday, so everybody stay safe, be well, and yeah, be good and all that stuff.